You are tuned into Be Bold Radio, breaking barriers over lives daily. This is the place for you to learn strategies and tools to turn your business, your dreams, and your goals into a reality. Thanks for tuning in to Be Bold Radio. This is your host, Dymeata B, and you're listening to episode number 113. Today, I want to talk about a few passages from my book, The Power of Focus. You can order this book on my website, justbebold.com. But The Power of Focus is such an impactful book, in my opinion. One, because I wrote it, and secondly, because I'm sharing some keys that will unlock your inner greatness. And so today I wanted to talk about the power of focus, learning from your mistakes. You know, many times we are so focused on our mistakes and focused on the mistake that we made that we miss the lesson. We miss the lesson. And I believe that in every mistake, there is a lesson to be learned. One thing that I've learned that successful people know how to learn from their mistakes instead of just quitting. See, sometimes even when it applies to a marriage or maybe a job that we chose, that maybe we selected the job too quick. Maybe we got impatient, or maybe we made a hasty purchase that we shouldn't have made, or maybe we hired the wrong person. Maybe that was a big mistake that we made. We hired this person that really was not qualified or fit for the job. Whatever it is, we are to learn not to quit after making the mistake. And I have to say that in my personal life, running my businesses online, I've made countless mistakes. But that does not give me the option or give me permission to quit. And I've learned that I want to be that successful person. I want to be that person that people look up to. And the only way that will happen is if I don't quit. So how is it, what's the remedy? What's the remedy for not quitting? Learning from the mistakes that you make. So what? You made a mistake. So what? You made a boo-boo. It only adds to your experiences and teaches you about how to maneuver things better. So when you learn from your mistakes, you become a student of life, and you'll know how to maneuver through the next journey in your life. Every time you make a mistake, I want you to remind yourself, this is a blessing. This is a blessing. This was ordained by God. All things happen for a reason. And all things are going to work for my good. So each time you make a mistake, okay, I'm going to give you a few seconds to cry over that mistake. I'm going to give you a few days to cry over the little boo-boo you made. But I want you to get back up, dust yourself off again, and say, all things work together for my good. And this is a blessing. You see, the more mistakes that we make, the more we take ourselves on the right path. I'll be approaching 40 this year, and I've made so many mistakes. Whether it's been in my marriage, I've made mistakes like speaking too quickly or speaking when I should have shut up. I've made mistakes with my kids, maybe giving them something they weren't ready for, or maybe saying something to them I regretted. I have made mistakes as a daughter, as a wife, as a friend, as a mom, as just a person, a human being. I've made mistakes. But I've learned so much, and it has put me on the right path. So the more mistakes that we make, the more we take ourselves on the right path, the more we're going to be closer and closer to that right path. And I want you to remember that every goal is an accumulation of lessons that you learn from your mistakes along the way. So every goal that we have in our life is nothing but an accumulation of the lessons that we learn from the mistakes along the way. That's how you get smarter. That's how you get wiser, by learning from your mistakes. So I want you to really ponder on the mistakes that you've made this year. Maybe some of you are, going through a divorce, or maybe you are in search of a job. You made a big mistake. You went to the wrong school. You dropped out of college. Whatever it is, it's okay to make mistakes because you are a human. You will mess up. You will make mistakes. But I want you to know that this is the way to get wiser. This is the way that you grow. This is the way that you mature. But whatever you do, just don't quit. That's the point, or that's the part where you will stop growing, when you quit after your mistake. People, they break up, they have breakups, or they have, relationship issues, or possibly a divorce happens in their life and they quit. And, I seen a post on my Explore page not too long ago, and someone tattooed the phrase, "I hate men," across their chest. A woman did. And I'm assuming that this woman has been through heartbreak. I'm assuming that this woman has been through disappointments and maybe have been deceived, been cheated on, been mishandled, whatever the case may have been, but she quit on men. And see, when we get hurt in relationships or on a job or just mutual friendships, that's not the answer. Quitting is not your answer. Learn from those mistakes and move on in life. Choose better friends. Choose better relationships. Be wiser in the next relationship, but don't quit, because that's where the end of the road ends for you. You stop growing. You stifle your growth when you quit. So those of you listening to this podcast, I want you to listen to me. I want you to hear me well. This is not the time to quit. Let your mistakes be your teacher. But you got to be teachable, and you got to learn from it, and you have to resist the urge to quit. Thanks for tuning in to Be Bold Radio. Until next time, continue to believe, be original, and live your dreams. Hey guys, I want you to log on to justbebold.com and order my latest book, The Power of Focus. In this book, there are strategies that will give you the mindset to achieve all your goals. This is your opportunity to learn my secrets to living your dreams by adopting this mindset. I encourage you to follow my method and apply it for a complete transformation. This is your opportunity to unleash your power of focus and be among the greats. Log on to justbebold.com and order The Power of Focus. Again, that's www.justbebold.com. Are you a leader, entrepreneur, author, or speaker? Did you have a lifestyle change that you want to share with the world? Do you have some helpful health tips that could change our life? Well, be a guest on the Be Bold Radio Show. Email us at beboldradio@gmail.com. Again, that's beboldradio@gmail.com.